Wow. So, guys, today I'm going to be explaining my whole story. Now, you may be thinking, why? Well, so you guys can understand me a bit more, and so I can also explain what's going to be happening with, like, my Rickstar channels going further on, obviously, throughout, obviously, the years and the months and the days that go by. So, it's going to be a little bit hard to explain, but I'm going to get through it and I'm going to explain. So basically, I'm going to tell you my origin story from content creation. The very first time I ever, you know, started content creating, you see. It all started in 2017. I was just 8 years old when I started my first ever YouTube channel. Just 8 years of age. Hold up, you might be hearing some random. Hold up, you might be. Hold up. I was just 8 years of age when I started. In 2017, I was like, right, it's time. I was like, I wanna become big. I wanna show how I can be with like showing off my gaming skills and everything. I only ended up making one video out of that entire year, and I didn't continue making videos. I made one video on one account, and then I think in 2018 and 19 I had a few other channels that I can't remember, but yeah. And then 2020 came along. I think I was making a bit, and then October 2nd, 2021, um I made a channel called Gamerboy290. Um where I was just where this channel was going to be the main one that I had for my whole content creation time. That's what I thought anyway. I'd be I'd just be doing stuff. I'd just be doing Is this even plugged in? Hello? I think it is. I think I think it is. Mute the web mute the webcam one. Mute the webcam one. Yeah. So anyway, um that's it came along with that. It got to the point where I was making a bunch of videos doing anything I could really, from Fortnite, GTA, all of them. And then it was like, oh damn, I couldn't even live stream on my PlayStation anymore. So I decided to end the account. I closed it down, hitting 40 subscribers for the first time. It was the first time I'd ever hit 40 subscribers, and I had to shut it down. And then July 22nd, 2022, I ended up creating the official Rickstar YouTube account, which is what I'm obviously on currently and everything. Obviously, from then onwards, I realised, you know what? Content creation is what I want to do. I want to post videos of gaming. I want to do YouTube. I want to post YouTube shorts because I was also on TikTok at the time as well. So I was trying to get up my views on shorts and everything. And it all went up from there, obviously. And then that's when I took the turn to realise, right, I want to do it. I want to become a content creator. I want to show my face in my videos and everything. That's what I want to do. I want to become a streamer. Obviously, the first year I wasn't motivated enough to do it. So, obviously, then onwards came just other things. And we move on to 2023, one of the worst years of my life. We'll get to that. And then obviously my YouTube started going up from there. From 10 to 20 subs to 100, 300, 900, 1,000, 1,200. And that's it just went up from there. And after realizing that, I was like, wow, I've put so much effort and dedication into doing it. I don't know where I would be today if it wasn't for my mind constantly saying to myself, look, if you don't stream and you don't make a video or you don't post, you ain't gonna make it. Now, obviously, I've had a lot of people tell me in general that I'm not gonna make it. Even if that happens, hey, I'm gonna remember everything I've done in YouTubing. Everything I've done as just being a content creator in general. I'm gonna remember it until I'm on my deathbed. I will, bro. I'll I'll be laying there and I'll be like, I don't know what my life could have been like if I didn't choose to do YouTubing and if I didn't choose to call myself Rickstar. I don't think I would have known what to have done. It's only going up from there, you know. I've got a bunch more videos coming out um, of, gaming, vlogs, behind the scenes content creations, like how I made the tribute song "Forever My Little Angel," how just all that, just all the behind the scenes, and that. I've got a vlog where I'm visiting Turkey for 10 days next month in June. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you got my notifications turned on and you're subscribed. I've got just more things going on. I'm not 100% sure about what I'm doing with the songs. Well, they're not really songs. I don't really know what to call them, but I don't think I'll be doing any more of them in the future. But we will see what happens. I'll obviously be doing up my entire background and everything because yes, it's pretty basic, but it's not really much I can do. It's just hollow as hell. But we're only going up from here. My content creation's only going to get better and better. Hopefully. Soon I'll be buying a PC, like a proper one, because currently I'm streaming on a desktop. And it is pretty difficult because the games that I want to play are very, obviously my desktop is very limited to what I can play on certain graphics and all of that. So hopefully I'll be getting a proper PC soon and just using this desktop for like chats. So I am also gonna have a setup upgrade as well. I'm keeping the mic though, so it's perfect. But yeah, I'll be having maybe even a webcam change as well. But yeah, we're only going up from here with the YouTube and the Twitch. Soon, I don't know. I might bring out merchandise. I don't know. But it's also like the next thing I want to talk about. So we're moving on from my YouTube origin now. The next one we're moving on to, it's only going to be short, so don't worry. But my iconic streaming blue sunglasses that you see in all of my streams or all of my YouTube thumbnails. Why did I start wearing these? Why did I wear them every day while streaming? What made me do it, you know? The glasses, you see. I never really wore them before I started streaming. I just had them. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to wear them and stream and see what happens. I started progressively wearing them every day before realizing, like, shall I just take them off and stream without them? And that's what I did. And now my blue sunshades or sunglasses have become such an iconic look in my whole streaming career and YouTubing career. I basically can't get rid of them now. They are just a part of my iconic look and branding. I can't get rid of them. They're just iconic in throughout my YouTube fan base and everything. And there's no real origin towards why I actually just, whacked them on. Maybe I did have one and I forgot the reason why I wanted to start wearing them, but it's been ages, since all of that. But I'm never getting rid of them. They will always be an iconic look, my style, my branding. And I love wearing them, to be honest. They're not even that bad of looking. I don't even think you can get these shades anymore. Like, yeah, you could probably get one similar like it, but they've got like nice blue markings on the sides. They'll always be my look. Yeah, that was the origin on the glasses. I just wear them because they just look cool, and it's kind of my iconic style now. So that's the end of that. But we're next going to be getting into year 2023. Now, you're probably thinking, you mentioned earlier about the year 2023 being the worst year of your life. Well, there's more. This category is going to be long. I wouldn't really say long, long, but I'm going to say long. Probably about 10 minutes. I don't know. But, Mountain Dew break. I'm joking, it's not Mountain Dew, it's water. Anyway, joking, it's not even water, it is Mountain Dew, I'm lying, my bad. Anyway, yeah, so the year 2023 was probably a little bit of a downfall in my own life. I'm not saying downfall on YouTube or TikTok, whatnot. I didn't have a downfall then. What about my own life? So obviously, a lot of people may know, and I have tried to hide it and explain it a lot, but there's never been a time I felt like, right, now I'm going to explain. So you may have been there in the old times of my early streaming days on this channel, but it's a little bit hard for me, guys, and a lot of others as well. But so my sister, yeah, you're probably wondering Why have you never seen her in any of my videos ever? Probably the only videos you've ever seen her being were on my Gamer Boy 290 account, where me and my cousin TJ Games did fake wrestling videos. Come on, guys, we were young back then. We were like 10, 11. This was in 2021 or sometime. But yeah, other than that, you've never seen my sister in any of my actual YouTube videos on the Rick Star account. That was because in 2023, she did indeed pass away. She passed away at the age of 10 from a cancer called Wilms tumor cancer, which is if you don't already know, it's a rare kidney cancer. She got it when she was 6, okay? She'd been battling that for years and years on. It came to 2023, July 14th, 2023, was the day I lost her. And I've not explained any of this fully. The only things I've ever actually really shown you guys was just the documentary that we were we were based in, that we were in due to, like, other people's family members passing away due to, I don't know, just other things. And it was made by Stacey Dooley. You might not know her, you might, don't really matter, does it? But yeah, uh, my family did indeed get put on that. Obviously, whole funeral and everything was recorded. One thing that I do have that I haven't shown no one, and I've only ever showed the part of the documentary that was all edited and everything, but right here is a little folder, you see. It is a bit, but that's because it's been like nearly a year or two now, but that's her name there. It's got the date of her funeral on it. And inside, the little thing. Yeah. This has the recording of a 40-minute funeral on it. And sometimes every night I watch it. It's memories, bro. But yeah, I did indeed lose her at the age of 10. She was 10 years old. I was about 13, just turning 14. She wasn't there for my 14th birthday. Neither was she there to see her 12th and her 11th. It still haunts me because obviously I've now had 2 birthdays, nearly heading on to my third, without her. She was still here today. She'd be 13. You know? She's heavenly 13. You know, the day after I lost her, the day that changed everything. Now, you probably won't agree with the stuff that I did, and that's okay. Because, no, the past was the past and everything happened, But I'm doing well now. So I took 2 weeks off of school because I was only allowed 2 weeks off when she passed. I ended up going back to school filled with rage and just pain. I was filled with anger, you know. And there was a lot of people that were saying a lot of things about her, knowing full well she wasn't there to defend herself anymore. I had to be the guy that I had to be, even though I didn't have to be it, but my mind wasn't in the place at the time. I beat him up. I'm not proud of that. I'm not. If I could go back, I would stop myself from doing that. You know why? It just wasn't right. Even though what they did wasn't right either. Even though they knew full well she wasn't there, she'd gone. He didn't have full rights to say out about her, knowing that she wasn't there anymore. I did beat him up. I do feel bad. Some people do deserve it. Some people don't. You know. Then eventually, my anger got too out of control. My rage, everything, got too out of control. Eventually, I did get kicked out of school for 4 months. But I found a new school and I'm doing well. You know. I got kicked out because of the anger and the rage. The teachers couldn't handle me anymore. They were saying to me they could see a future in me. You know, I'm capable of a future. But it was like they they weren't doing it about it, you know? It's like I got excluded one time because I beat up this kid. And then he strangled me until I went purple and blue. I got excluded, but he didn't. And then eventually my uncle phoned them and said, look, you've got to exclude both of them. You can't just exclude me and not exclude the other. If he's saying stuff about my sister, I'm gonna fight him for it. And he strangled me until I went blue, and I lost my tooth. I lost my tooth to it. So one thing I've also been trying to hide from you all as well, because I am very insecure at the fact I am missing a tooth. But it's all good, you know. Yeah, that was like probably one of the worst times of my life. Losing my sister, realizing that even though I ended up losing her and I've nearly spent 3 birthdays without her, I've realized more of myself, you know. All I want to do is this. This is all I want to do. All I want to do is stream and motivate and inspire you guys. Now, I don't want to. I don't want to go back to the past. Everything that I did in the past was because I was filled with anger and rage. Yes, and it happens, especially in that in that situation of everything, you know. And it sucks because it's like my sister believed in me so much for me doing content creation and everything. She believed in me so much, saying one day I'll make it to the top, saying I'm gonna make it to the top one day. And she wasn't here to see me reach over 1,000 subs on YouTube. She's not here to see me become successful in my way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might still have a low count on Twitch and YouTube, but it's a big milestone for me. She would have been happy for me. And it sucks to know that, like, throughout the days, weeks, months, years, I'm still doing this. maybe one day I could end up reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and knowing full well she wasn't there to see it. You know, I gotta do what I gotta do to make her proud. I gotta carry on. I can't give up. I gotta keep the grind going. I gotta keep everything going. It's like I remember when I first started doing YouTubing, and my nan went absolutely mental at me because she thought I was being stupid and silly when I said I wanted to do content creation as an actual job. My mum didn't believe in me at first either. She didn't want me doing it. My granddad told me to carry on with my dreams. He's because he knew how much like YouTubing meant to me. He knows everything about like YouTubing and that like YouTubing being a thing where like you can earn money saying with Twitch. He knew all that. That's why he told me to carry on. He said if that's what you want to do, you go ahead and do that. There's no one stopping you. My dad, my dad has always believed in me. He still does today. He still believes in me today. And I'm glad because I remember when I hit 1,290 subscribers on YouTube, I posted it on Facebook saying that I was like thanking everyone for subbing to me and that. And then finally said, "Well done." I'm proud. Yeah. And I remember one day I was on call to my mum and I said, "One day I'm gonna be a millionaire." She went, "But you're not gonna be a millionaire." She said, "Let's be real." Yeah, that really hurt. But I'd rather die trying to become a millionaire than die knowing that I never tried. Or I could end up dying being a millionaire. There's three ways my life can go. I can either die being a millionaire, I can die trying to become a millionaire, or die not even trying. To say it's something I really want to do. It's like when they say your mind is like a magnet to your goal. Go high for it, you know? What's the point in trying to put someone down and saying you'll never become it? Okay, okay. All my hopes and dreams crushed, gone, swept away. And dust. I mean, that hurt a lot when I was told that. You know, every day I'm trying, I'm carrying on, you know what I mean? Carrying on trying. Maybe one day I will make it. Who knows? You know, I'm gonna cherish everything. I'm gonna cherish everything. Every moment that we've spent together. You know, every moment we've spent together, I'm gonna cherish. It's like, yeah, and I might not be like all of the rest, but I am different in my own ways. I'm different in my own ways. I'm always going to, you know. It's like a lot of people think I'm generally stupid or actually like taking on YouTubing and thinking, oh, you're actually just stupid for doing this. Oh, doing YouTubing and streaming is just corny, it's embarrassing, it's cringy, and it's like, well, I'm not gonna quit because it's cringy or whatever. I'm not gonna quit because of it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna quit doing the one thing I know I'm actually good at other than boxing. I'm not gonna quit doing that just because I'm good at what I do. And I'll always be good at it. I could be in my 20s and I'll have a full-time job and I will still find a way to stream. It's like one day I'll end up making a deal with my mum saying if I can hit 100,000 subscribers, I can quit my job. I know it might get to the point in my life. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a full-time job, or I might even become a full-time boxer. You know, getting it ring all the time and everything. You know, I won't mind that because I'd still come home and still train. You know what I mean? Maybe even one day I'll show you the rest of it. I'll show you this. Who knows? Might not. Might. Not 100% a yes, but it's not 100% a no. It's like sometimes it's like I'll try my best on doing everything I can, and you know sometimes my best will never be enough, or you know I have to try harder. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what the? So I went from being nothing to at least being something. Now I just want to make people happy. I want to motivate people. I want to inspire people to pursue with your dreams. Go after it, no matter how difficult it is. Go for it. Go for it. Chase it. Don't, don't make promises to yourself by saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow," and then when tomorrow comes, you don't do it. Because then you're just wasting more time when you could be doing extra time to chase that goal. Like you could do more than one thing in a day and be like, right, I'm getting 5 steps closer now. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of thing that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to boost up my subscribers on YouTube and Twitch every day by doing by like streaming and whatnot for as long as I can. It's like I said earlier, I would be playing more games and everything, but it's the fact that I have a desktop and I need to. Obviously, I think I'm getting a PC soon, but my desktop is very limited for games and how high graphics and like solution it can go at. It's very limited. So I'm obviously trying to do what I can. There'll be more stuff going out and everything. It's crazy because like you know, I'm nearly at 120 followers already on Twitch. I'm like 10 away now. Eventually there'll be like more videos and streams with like my dad and all that. You know what I mean? One day, one day, 100, bro. People were always saying to me, "Why just 100,000 subscribers? Why not?" They were always saying to me like, "Why don't you try and aim for 1 million?" Bro, I'm not even trying to aim for 1 million. But sometimes I even debate aiming for 100,000, bro. Never mind 1 mil. I look at myself every day and I think, million subs. Yeah, man, not happening. Not happening, bro. It'd be very lucky if it did. It'd be very lucky, but like, I'll literally work my booty off just to hit 2K. No joke, bro. I'm willing to do out because I love doing this, bro. I love doing it. You know what I mean? I love it. I just love it because it makes me like feel that like at least a few people out there appreciate me for my work and what I do. It's like there'll be people in like the world that know me in person that don't appreciate me for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, bro. And it's like there'll never be anything in like my life that'll make me stop doing this. You know? It's like, bro. Oh, I'll let you in with a little bit more about my sister and the funeral and that. You know what I mean? Because this whole stream is basically just about me explaining. I'm rebuilding. Yeah. Yo, what's good? How are you? I'll let you in a bit more. So it was probably like the first time I'd ever gone to a funeral, to be fair, and I was like 13, and like hearing all the stories and everything that was being told, being said, watching like my dad and my uncle and my two granddads be pallbearers or whatever they're called, they hold it on their shoulder, being them, you know what I mean? It was like, fuck. I didn't know what to think. I was just stood there and I was like, it's really fucking happening. It's really happening, bro. It's really happening. It was like, the thing is, I don't really cry that much. I just sit in depression, bro. It's like, you'll never see me cry that much. And in the funeral, I didn't really cry that much. It's like a clip. I need 10 push ups since I followed. You want me to do 10 push ups real quick? Arm's not even big enough to do a push up. I don't lie about doing push ups either. I actually do like doing push ups, so I'd like you to trust me in doing 10 push ups. I'd like you to trust me in doing 10 push ups. Na na na. What's my name? Oh na na. I'm too tall, but I have to probably like lean under my desk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 push-ups. You've got 12 push-ups. You felt them. You felt that in my biceps, bro. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for making me do 10 push-ups. I like that. That's actually cool. Imagine that, bro. Everyone just in my chats, bro. Like over 1,000 people in chats just saying, "Follow, do 10 push-ups." I need to do like 10 push-ups, bro. What? But yeah, like what? I nearly died. I just nearly lost my life. Yeah, It was I it's like what was I even talking? Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about now. Yeah, losing my sister was probably one of the most upsetting things that had ever happened in my life, and she is the reason why I'm always motivated to upload on Twitch and YouTube. She always believed in me. She wanted me to show and just be who I am on camera and to be no one else different. That's exactly what I'm doing. I lost my life, but yeah, it was a very hard time for me in my life, especially only being 13, nearly turning 14. It hurt more knowing that like she passed away. What 3 months before my birthday. That's what hurt as well, knowing that I was going to move on to be a new age, and she wasn't going to be there. You know, it's nearly been 2 years now, uh, and I'm still holding on strong. But I felt like I needed to make this like YouTube video and like stream just so I could let you guys in more. You know what I mean? Because like I don't want to leave like the questions and everything want lurking in your minds and everything, but like day by day, her voice, from what I can remember, slowly fades. I remember being able to remember her voice, and day by day it fades. Just day by day it fades. It hurts. But I've got another sister. She's like 6, and I know I got to be the big brother to her that I was to my other sister. I've always got to be there for her, and be the big brother I got to be. As much as it hurts to know, obviously she's gonna grow up without her and all. Just gotta stay strong. I'm gonna be the man I gotta be. Be the man I need to be and to push the man I need to be. That scared the shit out of me. Hold up, holy shit. Hold up, chat. Give me a minute because if I don't like chill out for a little minute, for like just a second after accidentally scaring myself with my own stream, I could potentially pass out. Because I had a seizure like last year, like New Year's Day, I think it was. It was like December 31st, 2024. Ever since then, I've passed out like passed out the other day in my bathroom. I got one on my arm here. Passed out in my bathroom, bro. So my uncle scared me. But anyway, yeah, I just got to be the big guy. I got to be, be a man, push through it all, and just move on in life. It's gonna be hard to, and it has been for the past year or two. But I just got to be the guy that I am and carry on uploading content for you guys. Hopefully, I make you guys smile, motivate, or inspire. Or even who knows. Well, that's what my goal is. And even if people don't believe in me, at least I tried. At least I died trying, and You know, it's, it is. I know this video probably won't get many views anyway, but you know, the video is going to be out there for you guys to ever watch, to ever click on. You know, it'll always be there, and I just thought I'd let you all a little bit in on it, and I felt like you guys needed to know. And well, to be honest, it was me wanting to let you guys understand me more. And you know, there's going to be a few people out there, maybe there'll be a lot of people out there that will relate and that will relate to me and that I can relate to back. You know what I mean? Because bad days do come and good days come as well. You know, when the bad days come, you just gotta fight through them. You gotta fight through them well. You gotta make it look easy, even though in reality, you know it's not. I may just be a kid. I may just be a random guy. But do know, I'll always be there for the people who are suffering. I'll always be there. Even if I'm suffering myself, I'll care about you more than myself. I'll be asking you the questions. I'll be saying to you, look, explain. Go ahead, tell me. Hit me with everything. And you know what I'll do after that? I won't hit you with none of my problems. You know why? Nobody cares about me. You know why? Because I don't want people to. I want to care about you. Yeah? No matter what problems you're going through. Breakups, uh, arguments with parents, stuff like that, bro. Hit me. Hit me with it. I want to make sure at the end of the day you feel better. You know what I mean? I'll find my own way to make myself feel better. I want to help you. I want to help you. I'm going to help myself. I'll help myself after I've helped you. So if you guys want the help, I'll always be there. Hit me up on YouTube, like with a comment or whatnot. Or for my Discord. I'll always be there for you, you know? Don't ever feel scared to ask for help. Don't ever feel scared, you know? Because sometimes that bad feeling or that bad day give you so much pain and rage, you end up doing something you can regret for your whole life. You know? Instead you call out and you ask someone to help, even if you don't have anyone to turn to. You've always got me. I might be a random guy you don't even know. Might just be a small content creator. I promise you, what we talk about in our conversations stay between us. We'll never go anywhere. Do you know why? Because I'll probably end up forgetting them the day after. Might be a random guy you don't trust. That's fine. Fine. No pressure, nothing. Just want to make sure you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful night. You know what I mean? Don't want you going to bed angry or upset. I don't want you going through your entire day angry or upset. 'Cause I've gone through them days. I've gone through them days and nights. You guys might have too. You know? I'll always, you know, some people don't call out and it'd be too late. Somehow I managed to save myself from the days that I lost my sister and everything. I managed to help myself. You know what I mean? even though it still hurts from time to time. Just making a stream to even 1, 2, 3, 4 viewers makes me happy. Even none. Why? Because I'll know you guys will view it later, and not only that, I find fun in streaming. I find fun doing it. I just want to thank everyone that's watched the video and the stream that was here today. I want to say thank you to you all that stayed. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, yeah, again, I'm just a random guy, random small content creator, that's grinding every day to grow. I just want to say thank you, and I really do appreciate you guys that were here, that followed, liked, and subscribed, whatever it was. I do appreciate that. I really, really do. It means so much to say that there's people out there that actually, subscribe and everything. Yeah, there'll be a lot more videos coming out in the future. A lot more. I just can't. There's no words for me to sit that can explain how thankful I am. And I do want to. I do really like that comment though. I need 10 push-ups since I followed. I like that. Thank you. W's in the chat for that, bro. That's cool. What? Robbery building, bro. Your account got suspended or deactivated. What? Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for watching the video. Even if you don't get it, that's okay. I just want to say thank you for being here and listening. I really do appreciate it. There'll be more better videos, entertaining videos for you guys out there. I thought just to let you know a little bit on my story throughout what I've done and everything, and where I'm going to be taking my channel next. I want to say, guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, night, and afternoon. And yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch or whatnot. I'll see you all in the next video and stream. Anyway, guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you and goodbye.